So the NBL has made one of these like build your starting five kind of things with $15, and I honestly I love I love these kind of games. Don't know if anybody else does. So I decided to make my own. Also, let me know in the comments like your starting five with your $15, and here are mine. So this is my team. I've circled all the players that I've used. Now let me try and validate what I have done and why I've chosen who I've chosen. Starting up, let's just go from the 5, 4, 3, 2, $1 mark. $5 Bryce Cotton. This seems like the no-brainer, absolute no-brainer. He's the best, one of the best players in NBL history, probably the second or third best player. I feel like this should just be building around Bryce Cotton with $10 or whatever it is left. For the $4 mark, I went with Trey Kell. This, I don't know if this is a controversial thing, but I feel like he might be the best option in the $4 to go with Bryce Cotton, because you need a point guard next to Bryce Cotton, but have something that Bryce Cotton hasn't really had, somebody who can facilitate and score as well, which is something Trey Kell does tremendously. And then in the $3 mark, I went with Will Magnay. He's the best center here. Don't know how he dropped to the $3 mark. His defensive presence is just the perfect fit around what everybody else is. He is that defensive anchor. And the $2 mark and the $1 mark is something I actually struggled with a lot. I went really back and forth. I really felt like picking like Sam Menenga or even like a Will Hickey to play the three, but they're not tall enough to play the three. So I ended up just going with like the wing depth, like the size, the 3 point shooting, a bit of D. So to the point where everybody except Will Magnay can shoot, which gives Bryce Cotton so much space in the mid range, which he loves. He can shoot the three as well, because you've got somebody like Trey Kell, Kouat, he can absolutely be a shotgun with the ball. Majuk Dane can hit the three, and he's also super lanky. He's super good defensively. But this is something like I actually struggled with for about 10 minutes trying to figure out, because Bryce Cotton was a no-brainer. I felt Will Magnay was like a no-brainer just for the defensive. Like I get Tyrell Harrison probably was the other thing. Like the other like options that I was considering was like going Tyrell Harrison, like Sam Waterberg and like Kareem Lopez, but then I didn't feel super confident going Kareem Lopez. And then picking the point guard just seems almost impossible to try and build next to Bryce Cotton, because it's like, do you go with the defense of Shea Illy, which also seems like a really smart thing to do, but then you got to realize there's no 3 point shooting from Shea Illy. He can drop it, but he's not consistent enough to, warrant a threat. And then pairing that with like any of the centers didn't really seem like the best of fits. So I just went with the forward that can shoot with the big that can defend. And I feel like this is a good. Let me know in the comments like what you guys have made.